Hello everyone and welcome once again to another video for the channel. This time I bring you the new Cataclysm update for 1.20.1. Obviously until today, since 3 days after a new stable version comes out this mod will be updated. But it's not for 1.20.4 or 1.20.5 when they're going to update it to those versions. They may update it for 1.20.6, which will be the last version of Minecraft, which will be the final version of 1.20. That's how it has always been. But before I start, let me ask you to please leave your like and subscribe, as that will be helping me a lot to keep uploading content like this every week. With your help, the army of piglets grows more powerful every day. So if you also want to be a piglet and not miss any of my videos you're waiting for, subscribe now. And after tremendous spam, now yes, let's get started. This mod is called Elder Cataclysm, one of the best boss and enemy mods in all of Minecraft, being very varied and iconic. Of course, the most resentful was the ancient pharaoh of the desert, of whom I have already uploaded his respective review. This time they added and fixed things that many players had asked for. So let's take it one step at a time. First of all, from 1.20.1 now the Citadel plugin will stop being used, changing it for the Lionfish API. This is said by his words that with this new API he will be able to work much better without limitations, in addition to the fact that recently there was a conflict between the communities of Alex Caves and Elder Cataclysm, and for those who don't know, Alex was also the creator of the Citadel API. So to completely disassociate himself from this community and future problems, he had no choice but to create his own API. Of course, the Citadel API will continue to work normally for versions 1.19.2 and below. Now, going back to the content within the game, where you will have focused mainly is on the content of the pyramid, as it did not have much content, only some enemies that are easy to defeat and nothing else. Well, now with this update we will have two new creatures in this structure. The first will be the Wadjet, a kind of snake sorcerer that will be one of the guardians of the pyramid. It will have much more resistance than a normal mob, and when defeated it will leave us the ancient metal ingot. This will be a new mineral that we can also obtain from the Cobalton, although the latter will only leave us nuggets and not whole ingots. The new mini-boss that we will find in these pyramids will be the Comalediador, a super skeleton species with a huge sword that will do a lot of damage and will be very resistant to blows. It will remain dormant until someone gets close enough to defend the treasures of the pyramid. Defeating him will be able to leave us Cobalton bones, ancient metal ingots, and Cobalediador's skull. It will work as an artifact in the slot of the head. It will not give us any positive effect, it will simply be a cosmetic decoration. However, thanks to the ancient metal ingots and Cobalton bones, we will be able to create the bone reptile armor, which will have twice the protection of a netherite armor but will be slightly less durable. Now moving on to other mobs added and changes in the mod, we start with the Coral Golem, formerly known as Coralossus. Now its name will be passed to a mini-boss of the Ocean Temples. The Coralossus will have much more life and will be able to appear with different colors. When it dies it will be leaving us the piece of coral, an important piece to create the abyssal sacrifice. While now the Coral Golem will be an enemy that can appear naturally in the seas, thus giving us infinitely the crystallized coral. Another new mob that will also appear after defeating a boss, in this case the Ignis. The Ignited Berserker will be a creature whose appearance will be the mixture of a wither skeleton and a blazi. It will be a bit more resistant than the latter, and when it dies it will be leaving us the dying ashes, with which we can create the burning ashes, an ingredient that will allow us to summon the Ignis again, repeating your battle with it as many times as you want. As you can see, this update improved and added some things that will improve the gameplay of the mod, since one of the main complaints was that it was not possible to summon a boss again in an already used location. Now with these new mobs it can be done. Text in addition, of course, a few balance changes and buffs for some mobs, such as the Leviathan, who was too strong. now had the damage of all his attacks lowered. Among other small changes such as the improvement of walking on lava with the Ignis boots. But tell me, what did you think of this new transition update? Which of all these changes did you see as the most necessary? I'll be reading you in the comments. And good guys, I hope you liked it, that you had fun. That's the most important thing for me. If you liked the video, I would ask you to leave a like, comment what you thought of this video, what other types of videos you would like to see on the channel, and subscribe. That is very important. Remember that dressy lizard cats don't wear perfume. And see you in the next video. Ciao.